Good morning, children. Today, in this lecture, we will study the new concept that is latent heat. What is latent heat? Greetings to all. Hope you all have been revising the concept. So, I am here with a new concept to add to your knowledge. Let's start. That are some keywords or some definition related to the physical change. So first definition is latent heat. As you know that the word latent means hidden. The word latent means hidden. This latent word means hidden heat, as this heat does not change the temperature of the substance, therefore it is known as the hidden heat. There are two types of the latent heat. First is the latent heat of fusion. First latent heat is the latent heat of fusion. How do we define the latent heat of fusion? It is the amount of heat supplied to 1 kilogram of the solid to convert it into liquid state at its melting point. How we define the latent heat of fusion? If we take 1 kilogram of solid and we supply the heat that converts this 1 kilogram of solid into liquid, that heat is known as latent heat of fusion. It means latent heat of fusion is the amount of heat supplied to convert 1 kilogram of solid into its liquid state at its melting point. The second type of latent heat is latent heat of vaporization. The second heat is latent heat of vaporization. How do we define the latent heat of vaporization? Just like the latent heat of fusion, we can also define the latent heat of vaporization, as vaporization is a physical process of conversion liquid state of matter into its vapor state or into its gaseous state. So, for the latent heat of vaporization, we defined it as the amount of heat supplied to 1 kilogram of liquid to convert into its gaseous state at its boiling point, because the vaporization or the process in which liquid converts into gases is taking place at its boiling temperature or at its boiling point. Therefore, the latent heat of vaporization is defined as the amount of heat that we supplied to 1 kilogram of liquid to convert into its gaseous state at its boiling point. This is the latent heat of vaporization. And our next topic is conversion of one temperature scale into another. In your syllabus, there are two temperature scale Celsius. There are two temperature scales for measuring the temperature, that are Kelvin and degree Celsius. And these two temperature scale can be interconvertible. Interconvertible means we can easily convert Kelvin scale into Celsius and Celsius scale into Kelvin. These two temperature scale are interconvertible. How do we convert one scale into another? For this, there is the relationship between the degree Celsius scale and Kelvin scale. 0 degrees Celsius is always equal to 273.16 Kelvin. Always 0 degrees Celsius temperature scale is always equal to 273.16 Kelvin, or by rounding off it can be written as 273 Kelvin or 273 Kelvin. When we want to change degree Celsius into Kelvin, then just by adding 273 we can easily convert Celsius into Kelvin. See how can we change degree Celsius into Kelvin. For example, we want to convert 25 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius into Kelvin. How do we convert degree Celsius into Kelvin? For converting Celsius scale into Kelvin, we just add 273 in Celsius scale. Therefore, in 25 degrees Celsius, we add 273 in it. It comes out to be 298 Kelvin. It means 25 degrees Celsius temperature is equal to 298 Kelvin. Similarly, for 100 degrees Celsius, we add 273 in 100 degree. It comes out to be 373 Kelvin. Hence, we can easily convert Celsius scale into Kelvin by adding 273 into the Celsius scale. Similarly, we can easily change Kelvin scale into Celsius by subtracting 273. It is just reverse of this concept. Let us take one example. And the question is, convert 300 Kelvin into degrees Celsius. Convert 300 Kelvin into degrees Celsius. How do we convert it? By subtracting 273 from this Kelvin, we can easily convert Kelvin scale into degrees Celsius. We want to convert 300 Kelvin into Celsius scale. So, we have to subtract 273 from this temperature and it comes out to be 27 degree Celsius. This is the simpler concept to convert one temperature scale into another. If we want to convert Kelvin into Celsius, then we simply subtract 273. If we want to convert Celsius into Kelvin, then we have to add 273 in Celsius scale. These are some new concept related to the processes which are taking place in conversion of one physical state to another. Hope you understood this